A week ago, I came across a very strange video in my recommendations. The video was called My First Minecraft Video. Nothing special about the thumbnail itself, but the nostalgia of it brought me back to when I made my first ever Minecraft video. So I clicked it, but I was not ready for what I was about to discover. The player starts by greeting his viewers. Everything normal so far. He's just starting up his world, having a fun time. Until what? What is this? I have school tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow. And then the recording ends. This is not default Minecraft. This is impossible. This does not work in vanilla Minecraft. I didn't think much of it at the time. I thought maybe he installed mods, maybe he was just having a fun time. But the more I rewatched the video, the less likely this theory felt plausible. He genuinely felt concerned, maybe even scared. I was sure there was a meaning to this that I didn't know. So I started my research, and this led me to an incredibly complicated rabbit hole to find the key to the mystery of this video. I started by writing down all of the blocks that are shown in the video: wood, clay, dirt, torches, lanterns. A meaning. Those blocks weren't random, they meant something. But what? We don't know yet. Then I noticed one block was used far more than the rest. Wood. Out of everything in the game, why wood? Once again, we don't know yet. So I did what anyone would do. I checked the Minecraft wiki, and at first, nothing. I looked at every single bit of detail on those pages and could not figure out what was so special about this block. But that's when it clicked. What if it wasn't about the blocks themselves, but how long they take to break? There are 26 letters in the alphabet. 1 is A, 2 is B, and 3 is C. Now, if we change those numbers to decimals, it gives us 0.1 through 0.3. Now, if we apply this formula with the breaking time of wood, it gives us a row of letters along with the amount of cycles required to reach each number. I can't seem to wrap my head around what the letters mean as of now. The numbers, on the other hand, seem to be leading us somewhere. And sure enough, after searching for some time, we've successfully found the meaning of it. A color. A near black, warm tone color. But what could this possibly mean? And while we don't have the answers yet, what we do know is that our protagonist has just uploaded a new video. Sausage starts by telling us he's gonna build a house. He then walks around and starts breaking some trees. He collects some berries and goes to craft planks. But then
I need wood. I need wood.
what is going on here? Why is Sausage in a completely different world? Why does he seem completely unbothered by those weird intermissions? And most importantly, what did this voice mean by "I need wood"? If we thoroughly analyze the footage, we can hear a strange song that plays in the background, and by separating the noise and the music, it allows us to identify it. And if we dig a bit deeper, we can find a video with 11 million views called Alone. I honestly don't think it takes a genius to know that this video is highly concerning. And that made me wonder, is he really alone? Because from the looks of this video, it doesn't really seem like it. And so this would also line up with the fact that Sausage joined a world where the terrain wasn't even naturally generated. I didn't show you guys this at first, but in the first video, Sausage flashes a Google Drive link. For just a fraction of a second, that seems like a good lead, whether it was intentional or not. I took the link and opened it in my browser, and I came across a video titled, Tomorrow. He spawns in what seems to be some kind of maze. He walks around and around and around, and eventually he finds a lever. The walls aren't spruce anymore, they're a different type of wood. And then he finds another lever, which he presses, and once again, a different type of wood. And another one. And another one. He finally ends up finding a possible exit, but Sausage seems hesitant to go inside. What is happening? Why am I here again? And the video ends just like that. Everything in this room is pretty much the same as it was in the first video, with one exception. An iron door seems to have appeared. Why is it there? I have no idea, but this clearly leaves us with more questions than answers. Why is he in this world? Why was he in a maze? Why is there an iron door spawning out of thin air? And why does every single video so far seem to be so focused on wood? Even Sausage himself seems to be confused as to why he's in this world. And that's where I hit a dead end. And for weeks, I was watching the videos over and over and over again. I could not find anything. Until I looked at my YouTube notifications and saw that Sausage had uploaded a new video. I have nothing else to do, so I guess I'll just explore. Sausage gets out of this hole. He looks up and sees a door. And once he enters, everything goes dark. The color on the ground appears to match the one we identified earlier. Sausage walks slowly until he reaches a staircase and opens a door. Wow. It really knows too much. What is Sausage talking about? What do you mean it knows too much? Just before it goes dark, we can catch a glimpse of the room and we can see something that looks like a plane. Could that plane be related to something he experienced in real life? And what could those campfires mean? Why were there so many? And how could this be possibly related to a plane? To find out, we need to click on the next video, titled, I'm Leaving. He spawns in what seems to be a forest, surrounded by bedrock. Sausage wanders through the forest for several minutes. And tries to get out of this bedrock box. But to no avail. He can't escape and has no other choices but to go up this wooden pathway, which he eventually does. He goes up slowly. It's raining. The word tomorrow appeared over and over because, to him, tomorrow was the day his parents were supposed to come home. But that moment obviously has never seen the light of day. This dark red, almost black color was the blood he had seen in a picture of the incident displayed in the news. The campfires, they represented the flames that took over the plane. The video where we see him build a new house is clearly a new world, and he made it to try to move on. but he failed. What appeared so often throughout all of those videos, and it wasn't just a coincidence. In Minecraft, wood is essential. Wood is the foundation. Without wood, you can't really make anything. And in this world, in his worlds, his parents represented just that. They were important to him, and they were his foundation. It was all him. It was Caleb. He made this world. He made all of those builds. He just refused to accept the truth. He wanted to escape reality, but even in a game, he couldn't escape it. He had to face it, but he couldn't. And the last flower, it was for his mother, a symbol of gratitude and everlasting love.